Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic Jedi Knight Edition. Now, when we left off, we had just spoken to a Chancellor who is in league with a Hutt named Barish, and we will now be heading on in to the SIS safe house to complete, or at least to further our progress with our class story mission. So let's head on in and use the turbo lift, the secret turbo lift controls, of course. Now, of course, I have still not trained, unfortunately enough, so hopefully I'll be able to get to a Jedi Knight trainer soon, because, well, I'd like to get that passive ability that I told you about in the previous episode. That would be fantastic. It would really make a huge difference. And... here he is. That's Chief Raiken.
That's the second field agent who's missed a check-in. Our network's under attack.
We don't know that.
We know Agent Galen was captured. He's telling the enemy where to hit us.
If it makes you feel better, transmit alert level Omega to all field agents. See how many respond. The Jedi who eliminated Watcher 1. Glad to meet you. I'm Bureau Chief Raiken. Wish I had better news to report. We're fumbling in the dark right now.
Lighting up the darkness is one of my specialties.
Here's what little I know. Agent Galen came here to secure a top-secret operation. Something hidden even from us. Galen disappeared in the Nikto sector while pursuing a contact. Fortunately, he left a trail we can follow.
What do you know about the person Galen was after?
The General said it was the operative in charge of his project. More than that, I don't know. Galen left coded progress reports at SIS dead drops all over the Nikto sector. Unfortunately, that whole area's gone hostile. Had to pull my agents out. You want those reports? You'll have to go in alone.
Thank goodness. For a second I thought this might be too easy.
I sent the Omega alert. Only half our field agents responded. I'm telling you we're compromised. We need to move this headquarters before it's too late.
Darth Angral is clearly targeting the SIS. Time to move.
We'll wipe the computers and leave Nar Shaddaa.
Evacuating this facility is out of the question. We're safe here, and we have a mission to complete. I've marked the locations of Agent Galen's dead drops. Download his messages to your holo and contact me. I'll decode them. Let's get some answers. Good luck.
Well, I hope he's correct. We don't want a situation where they are raided and eliminated, would we? Yes, that's actually going to be a terrible, terrible thing, because, well, we need the SIS, well, even if we don't particularly like them from our Imperial agent storyline, but, well, we have to work with them right now, and they seem to be doing a reasonable job. Agent Galen has disappeared, which is a little bit worrying, I have to say. And so, where do we have to head to next? It appears as though I will need to get on a speeder, so I'll see you soon. Okay, so we have arrived in the area where we can pick up the stolen combat implants and also to download Agent Galen's holo communicator calls. So, where do we have to go right now? Well, there appears to be a couple of things over there that we can pick up, so let's head on straight in and see if we can pick those up. Of course, we do have a bonus mission, the inevitable bonus mission to eliminate 10 of these guys, which shouldn't be too difficult in my opinion. There we are, very nice. Of course, I'm still getting used to the fact that Kira is now a healing companion and is no longer capable of dealing massive damage. She can deal some damage, of course. Wow, I am actually really liking the fact that we are able to deal so much damage with our AoE. So maybe we'll get a couple more passives to improve that bonus as time goes on as well. There we go, only 3 more left, and of course we do need to eliminate these droids, and oh, there was actually a pretty nice stun there from Kira. Unfortunately it does break on damage by the looks of things, so not really able to capitalize. There we go, very nice. Okay, so yes, there's the second stolen combat implant box, and there's actually another one right over there. Oh wow, the spawns are being quite kind to us right now. There we go. Now maybe we can get another one. There we go. Wow, fantastic. Actually, I want to complete the bonus mission before we get those, so let's see if we can just kill these guys first. And there's level 23, very nice to see that. Okay, there we go, we have completed the bonus. Let's take in a bonus experience boost, I think that's going to help. And we can then pick this up. There we go, and we just need to report back to Nicholas. Okay, well, that's good to know, and we can now interact with this. Hopefully we'll download it without any problems. Okay, no problems? No? Not being attacked by anything? No, it appears not. Okay, well, that's pretty uneventful, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll head down here, and we'll get this one first, and then we'll have to head in the opposite direction. Actually, wait a minute. Ooh, a little bit... Oh, okay. No, I think this seems fine. I was actually thinking maybe I should go there first, then I can do this one, and then I can speak to Nicholas, but if Nicholas doesn't send us anywhere, then obviously that's kind of pointless, but I suppose this will be just as good as any route that we take. And now where is he? He's in here somewhere, so we're going to have to go around a little bit. Take a slight detour, but obviously we are going to be getting some pretty decent experience, I would say. And there he is.
Welcome to Nicholas Arms. If it shoots, stabs, fries, or detonates, I stock it. I see you've got Barish's combat implants. He'll be a happy hut. I gotta say, I expected a lot more Jedi after the Kintan King slaughtered that other one. You're all they sent?
I have to spend time doing something.
People like you keep people like me in business, and I really appreciate it. One thing's for sure. The Mountain won't be happy when he finds out what you did. That's what they call the Kintan King's leader, by the way. The Mountain. 3 guesses why.
Gangsters like to sound tougher than they are.
In this case, it's no exaggeration. Saw him once. Wish I hadn't. Only thing the Kintan Kings fear is the Mountain. He's everywhere, all the time.
How can that possibly be true?
All I know is, the Mountain has a reputation for staying on top of things. Just take care that you're not one of them. Say, since we're being so cordial and sharing, maybe we can discuss a little side business. Those combat implants are first-rate merchandise. We could, score a sweet profit selling a few in the black market.
You make a habit of cheating your employer?
Of course not. That would get me killed. I only profit when opportunity knocks. I'll tell Barish the Kintan Kings used some combat implants before you raided them. He'll believe me as long as you don't disagree. What Barish doesn't know won't hurt him, and that'll make us richer. Sound good?
I'm not making any deals with you.
Hey, take it easy. I was only kidding. Hey, look, Barish is on the holo. Hey, we got back all those combat implants, boss.
Wegi Matako, Nangise.
We intercepted a holo message ordering the Kintan Kings to protect their slave market. They're selling kidnapped Republic citizens.
Putting slavers out of business is always a pleasure.
You'll want to act quickly on this, Master Jedi. Some of the kidnapping victims are Force-sensitive children who are passing through here on their way to the Jedi. I shudder to think what those criminal scum have in mind for the children.
Sounds like things are headed in a dark direction.
The Sith Empire is always looking for new children to train on Korriban. Barish believes the gang's slave market is in the ruins of an old casino.
This will be easier if you control your emotions.
There is no need to discuss this further. Please hurry. Free our people before it's too late.
Ah, well, I didn't actually intend to say that. Ah, yes, that's exactly the problem with many of these conversation options. Some of the time you're thinking to yourself, oh yes, that's exactly what I want to say, but then, when you actually say it, it doesn't actually say what you intended. So that's a little bit unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, we're going to be taking that relic, thank you very much. I think that's going to be mighty useful. That will give us some more mastery every so often. And we can now... Yes... That's unfortunate. I should have gone down there first, shouldn't I? Well, whatever the case, I'll see you when we get a little bit closer to download DDG7. Okay, so here we are after having fought a couple of Nikto gang members, and we will now be downloading the last data. Hopefully we'll find out where Agent Galen is.
Chief Riken, I've downloaded all of Agent Galen's coded messages.
Transmitting a decryption signal to your holo. Descrambling? Times and locations, standard tracking details. And one priority holo. Playing that back now.
Found our lead operative. Dead. He'd been tortured. The power guard data files are missing. No clues to the main facility's location, but there was evidence of a recruitment center here. The project was using refugees as test subjects. The recruitment center's my best shot at finding the main facility. I'm going in. Leaving the site's coordinates just in case. Galen out.
Took guts going in there alone.
Not sure what's worse. The enemy stealing our weapons project, or us experimenting on refugees.
The Sith have stolen the power guard project. I have to get it back.
A blind assault is dangerous, but it's your only option. Agent Galen, or whoever got him, holds the key to recovering the power guard project. The trail ends at that recruitment center. You need to get inside there, find out what's happened. Good luck. Riken out.
Oh, okay, well I hope it's actually in a similar, yes of course, a similar direction to where we need to go for the slave raiding mission, but apparently it is not. Okay, so we are actually coming up on the slave raiding mission. I decided to do this first because it is the planet mission instead of the story mission, and I suspect that this is going to end a little sooner than the class story, of course, so let's head on into Kington King's territory and try and eliminate as many of them as we can. Obviously we have a huge casino here to explore, and it's probably going to result in us fighting many, yes. By many, I mean 15 units, so let us try and take out these overseers as quickly as possible. And of course we are going to be rescuing these Republic citizens. I'm actually quite surprised they put them in force fields. They can't be that dangerous. But there's the first one. There we go. And now we can get this one out as well. Easy enough. Wow. We may actually need to fight some things on purpose, because apparently, well, these guys are actually very easy to rescue. It seems like that, at least. Oh, there actually appears to be something here. Aha! Thank you very much for that. Oh yes, that's exactly what I like to see. Wow, they are actually so stunned that they are not able to even get out before we have almost killed them all. And now we only have 7 left. Oh, I suppose we'll just take out this guy. There's the next one. Okay, so we only have 1 left, and then we have 6 of these guys remaining. So I'm going to try and kill some of these guys if I can. And then we'll obviously be moving on to try and get the last Republic citizens. Yes, we need another 3 after this guy. Okay, well, let's see. I suppose we could actually just attack these guys, and then we can attack one that is defending one of the containment areas. So that might actually be the best strategy here. There we go. Okay, so only 1 left, and, well, 1 left on both missions, shall we say. Now, let's see. Yes, this seems to be good. Very nice. There's the bonus, and there's the main mission. We'll probably get a holo communicator call. No, apparently not. No, we're just going to be shutting down the prison control console, which is actually just where we were. So we're going to have to eliminate that overseer anyway, but at least we eliminated his guards beforehand. There he is. Let's take him out. Very nice damage.
Kunta chuta, kasuyali kulira, kanki kung. Una gutaka bola kupito opera, jiruni pibuka.
You're the fabled Jedi killer? Shouldn't you be taller?
Tauz azugas uval tum mi chakurka dimaji. O grani tampio da pushi umpa, putula musta.
I do not fear you.
Umpa hupa, chikilia umpasa do biska. Chobel I kafstuan pile jihulo kuta. Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño. Liz di woto.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
Tauz azugas uval tum mi chakurka dimaji.
Well, I have to say that's somewhat unlikely. So, let's see what we can do here. Well, I guess we'll just get some more defense rating and various other things, yes. So, yeah, I think that will be fine. Yep, there we go. That was good. And, yes, so find the mountain. That is our next task. Unfortunately, seeing as we are in a phase, our global map does not appear to be working. So I'm going to need to exit here rather swiftly, and then we'll be able to check out what's going on and where we actually need to go. Obviously, we need to take the turbolift too. But, yes, also, I think if we're lucky, it might actually be very close to where Agent Galen is currently being held. So, let's see if we're lucky. Are we lucky? We are extremely unlucky in actual fact, because it appears as though it's down there, the Kinton Arena Elevator. Okay, so having just fought through a huge amount of Kinton Kings in their own personal arena, we are now about to embark even further, even deeper into their territory, and unfortunately enough, we need to fight through a huge amount of these guys, even so, being in their group phase. So, let's see what we can do here. Obviously, we're going to need to use many of our AoE abilities, and I think all of my AoE abilities actually missed, didn't they? Well, one of them did, at least, I think. Well, whatever the case, we are still slicing through them very, very quickly indeed, so nothing really to worry about there. And of course, they do like to stun. They are quite a lot of stunners here. Oh yes, not in that way though, thank you very much. Okay, come on, let's take them out. There we go. And now, level 3 awaits. Yes. Already gone past level 2. And, oh my, okay.
You're fine.
Now, I would like to try and eliminate this guy as fast as possible, so a nice blade dance will be in order here. There we go. Very, very nice. Now, let's try and build up some focus before we have to fight the mountain. I assume we are maybe going to fight him, unless we can come to some sort of peaceful resolution. Yes, it really depends whether they are going to release the explosives. Oh, there he is. He doesn't seem that tall. Okay, never mind. He is actually pretty tall.
Chanusna, asubwi mota uipa, muja dob chalta. Ai tutamishka jiholokuta, kutogi kumpa, jiji no lia makechisa.
Why didn't someone tell me the mountain is 5 ugly freaks?
Se gota do muti ki hasa da puño, liz di woto. Chaskruni do pat kurira, do kanki kung. Kabanotase makipuna, mali tuta odmishka. Gula woska, wabo nutskret uka tekalia.
Regardless of Barisha's motives, you'll pay for everything you've done.
Mistuka mo goto parchichisa domba. O bagthra wanawaga mi bunawa dweduipe. Ortanuma gipawato.
Oh, okay, we have to fight all of them. Well, that doesn't seem too bad, considering we have amazing AoE abilities. As you can see, we've already eliminated many of them, and we will now be continuing our damage. Oh yes, thank you very much. Just one more ability. Yes, there we go. One more AoE to take out that last guy, and now all we need to do is disarm the remote detonation switch.
I have no knowledge of this to speak of. How can I verify the truth of this? I've already forgotten what we were talking about, Barish.
Okay, a little bit of explanation there. Obviously, I was not doing it for the credits. I was mainly doing it for the fact that I would like to maintain control for the Republic of Nar Shaddaa. And, well, I can only say that if you disagree with that, then that is your own personal choice. But, again, that is my own personal choice to actually make that decision in the first place. So, well, whatever the case, I think the overall bigger picture is a positive one. So, without further ado, we will now be heading back to Ambassador Avedon, but we'll do that in the next episode. And so, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.